High. Today is Monday, October 28th, and my name is Jade Patanapanate.
Mi nombre es Claudia Calderón.
And we're here to bring you Richmond High's weekly news. There's tutoring every day of the week. Check Miss Valerie's room in room 506 to find out when teachers are offering tutoring.
Hay clases particulares todos los días de la semana. Consulta con la señora Valerie en el salón 506 para saber cuándo los maestros ofrecen tutoría.
The Moral Club needs you to come help with the new mural that is going to be painted in the cafeteria. They meet every Wednesday and Friday after school in room 505.
El Mural Club necesita que vengas a ayudar con el nuevo mural que se pintará en la área de la cafetería. Se reúnen todos los miércoles y viernes después de escuela en el salón 505.
The Richmond High Spoken Word Poetry Club is now starting. Come wield words with power and grace, led by Colin Edmonds, an Richmond High alumni and professional spoken word poet. The club meets every Wednesday in room 509 after school.
El Club de Poesía de Richmond High está a punto de comenzar. Ven a decir palabras con poder y gracia, dirigidas por Colin Edmonds, un ex alumno de Richmond High y poeta
Seniors, don't forget we have college app workshops on Wednesday and Thursday after school in room 504. There's only 1 month left to work on the Math School.
Seniors, no se olvide venir y obtener ayuda con sus aplicaciones universitarias los miércoles y los jueves después de escuela en el cuarto 504. Solo queda un mes para trabajar en ellos.
That's all we have for announcements today. Coming right up, take a look at what the students are up to in our Student Life section.
They're going really well. Competing at all 5 sports. The girls tennis team is doing really well. Volleyball is at a rebuilding stage, but we have a third-year coach that's getting those girls better. Our football team is also at a rebuilding stage, but the numbers are up there.
Our biggest strength as a team is that we're self-sufficient. We're able to run practice by ourselves without being told what to do. We know the drills and especially with games, we know how to run it and we know what to do. I feel like as a team, what we can improve on the most is just time availability, because a lot of the times not everyone comes to practice and not everyone comes to games, so that really affects how well we play and affects the overall team, environment of it. Child volleyball, we always need new people.
The thing that encouraged me to join the tennis team was because I found the sport interesting.
Fairly well. We had a little bit of a rough start as a team. We do have a few things going really well for us, at least in the lower division. Our number 1 player, Hillary Castillo, she's undefeated on the lower side. So that's looking, at least for one bright aspect of our season. Other than that, I do expect illness and a few things have prevented us from doing as well as we could have. I do expect the second half of the season to go a lot better for us.
If you're interested in the sport, I'd say don't think about it, just come out and join it. Our main goal is to keep our athletes safe and them enjoy and have fun, participate in the sports.
La están discriminando en las noticias.
I'm Mexican American. I feel bad about it because the way Trump makes us Mexicans look is bad.
Soy de México. Como en las páginas de Instagram la cultura mexicana está representada como en los vestimentas, las tradiciones y así.
My race represented in the media, I mean, it's okay. You know, on Instagram, when I go, I be seeing black girls with their hair done and stuff, nice outfits, wink, wink.
A veces hablan mal de los latinos y en cómo se visten y en cómo hablan.
Okay, I'm white, but I'm also Jewish, and that makes it a little different. In the United States, I really have white privilege. You know, I look white, I'm older, I usually wear nice clothes, people don't profile me, so everything's pretty cool. But when people find out you're Jewish, then they have a preconception of you. And so sometimes people have the preconception, like in the media, that, oh, that must make you smart, which is nice, or you must be into money, which is a bad stereotype. So as being Jewish, we get stereotyped just like other minorities, but I'm not a minority, so I also have white privilege.
Many people aren't really represented in the media because we're such a small tribe and not many people know us. But if we're looking in like in general, like Asian people, I feel like growing up, like I didn't really have a lot of role models and people that I can look up to and see and grow up to be one of them or something like that. So I feel like media, it hasn't really been a big thing on Asian people. But I feel like now we have a lot of like actors, actresses. We have like movies like Crazy Rich Asians that have Asian, full-on, all Asian cast. So it's a great way to see the industry getting more diverse in races.
They're represented. Sometimes they could be represented bad because like most of them are immigrants, some of them are not, some of them are from here, so there's a lot of racist people in this country, but for the most part, I think they're okay. They're okay.
In terms of representation in the media, I feel like there's a lack of representation in terms of those who identify as Asian in the media. For example, growing up, I didn't necessarily feel like I could see myself in many of the characters on TV, in music, etc., which made it really hard for me to feel like I could see myself in those positions later on in the future. But as time progressed, I feel like Hollywood has made a lot of steps forward in terms of adding more increased representation of Asian Americans. For example, Crazy Rich Asians was a huge blockbuster success last year, right? And that paved the way for increased Asian representation and showed that Asian representation in the media can be successful, right? However, even though, you know, Crazy Rich Asians doesn't necessarily depict the whole Asian diaspora, I feel like it still is a positive step forward.
I think also Salvadorans, they only show the bad and they don't show the good or the struggles it took to get here.
I think the media is not representing my race in a very positive way right now. They're making us seem like we're violent people.
That we're lazy and that we don't belong here because Trump wants to kick us out and build a wall, and that they should look at us like we do stuff.
Every time I see my race out in media, it's always being looked at as bad.
Good morning, Richmond High. Today is Monday, October 28th, and my Jade.
That was
my
bad thing. You got messed up too. My Jade. You got
my
Jade.
Okay.
Los siguientes estudiantes son los oficiales de sus clases.
Tune in next week for your Richmond High's weekly news.
Adios, Richmond High.